Today, we're diving into a topic surrounded by myths and half-truths: food combining. Specifically, we're looking at one of the most popular and nutritious foods on the planet, the egg. The title of our discussion is Never Eat Eggs Combined with These Three Foods. But this isn't about old wives' tales or strange chemical reactions. This is about modern nutritional science. It's about understanding how certain combinations can either supercharge your health or completely undermine the incredible benefits that eggs have to offer. First, let's establish a baseline. Why are eggs considered a near-perfect food? For decades, the egg was unfairly villainized, primarily due to the cholesterol in its yolk. However, extensive modern research has brought it back to its rightful place as a nutritional powerhouse. An egg is a complete protein source. This means it contains all 9 essential amino acids that our bodies cannot produce on their own. These are the fundamental building blocks for muscle repair, hormone production, and healthy brain function. The yolk, once feared, is where the treasure is hidden. It's packed with vitamin D, essential for bone health and immune function. It contains B12, crucial for nerve health and creating red blood cells. And most importantly, it's one of nature's best sources of choline. Choline is a vital nutrient for brain health, memory, and mood regulation. So the egg itself is a phenomenal food. The problem arises when this nutritional hero joins forces with the wrong partners. A bad pairing can turn a healthy meal into one that promotes inflammation, metabolic stress, and long-term disease. So, let's get to our list. The first, and by far the most critical food category to avoid with eggs, is number 1, processed meats. This is your classic bacon, sausage, ham, and other cured deli meats. This combination is so common, yet it is a nutritional disaster. Here is the deep dive into why. The core issue is a massive overload of 3 specific things: saturated fat, sodium, and nitrates. Let's break down the saturated fat first. Eggs contain natural fats that are part of a healthy, balanced profile, but processed meats are incredibly dense in the most harmful kinds of saturated fats. When you eat this combination, your liver is flooded with these fats. It responds by pumping out more LDL, the bad cholesterol. These LDL particles are small, dense, and sticky. They easily attach to the walls of your arteries, starting the process of atherosclerosis, or plaque buildup. Next, let's talk about the sodium assault. The amount of salt used to cure and preserve these meats is astronomical. This massive influx of sodium forces your body to retain water to dilute it. This increases the volume of blood in your vessels, leading to high blood pressure or hypertension. Think of hypertension as a constant, abrasive force inside your delicate arteries. It creates tiny tears and damages the inner lining, called the endothelium. These damaged spots are like magnets for the sticky LDL cholesterol we just mentioned. The plaque has now found a perfect place to build its foundation. Finally, and perhaps most insidiously, are the chemical preservatives, specifically nitrates and nitrites. During high-heat cooking, like frying bacon or sausage, these nitrates can convert into dangerous compounds called nitrosamines. Nitrosamines are potent agents of oxidative stress. Imagine oxidative stress as biological rusting. These unstable molecules bounce around inside your body, damaging cells, DNA, and the arterial lining. This damage triggers a powerful inflammatory response. Your body's immune system sends cells to the area, but in this chronic state, the immune response actually makes the plaque worse. It becomes inflamed, unstable, and more likely to rupture, the event that causes a heart attack. So you see, combining eggs with processed meat is a triple threat. The fat provides the building blocks for plaque, the salt damages the arteries so the plaque can stick, and the chemicals inflame the situation, making it far more dangerous. Instead, pair your eggs with nutrient-dense foods that protect your heart. Now for our second category. This one is about metabolic health. The second food to avoid with eggs is number 2, sugary and refined carbohydrates. This includes pancakes drenched in syrup, sugary breakfast cereals eaten on the side, white toast with jam, or even a large glass of sweetened juice. This combination creates a metabolic storm. Here's the science. Eggs, with their protein and healthy fat, are digested slowly. This provides a gradual, stable release of energy, keeping you full and focused for hours. Refined carbs and sugars do the exact opposite. They have a high glycemic index, meaning they are converted to glucose in your blood almost instantly. This causes a massive blood sugar spike. Your pancreas detects this emergency and releases a flood of the hormone insulin to quickly shuttle this sugar out of your blood and into your cells. This creates several problems. First, the hormonal whiplash. The rush of insulin often overshoots, causing your blood sugar to crash a couple of hours later. This sugar crash leaves you feeling tired, irritable, foggy, and craving more sugar, creating a vicious cycle. Second, insulin is your body's primary fat storage hormone. When insulin levels are high, your body's fat-burning processes are switched off. By eating eggs, a source of fat with a high sugar food, you are essentially giving your body the perfect command. Store this fat now. The sustained energy benefit of the eggs is completely negated. Third, this roller coaster of high blood sugar and high insulin, when repeated daily, is a major driver of chronic inflammation and insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is when your cells stop listening to insulin's signal, which is a key step on the path to type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. The healthy choice is to pair eggs with high-fiber carbohydrates, a slice of 100% whole grain or sourdough bread, for example. The fiber slows down digestion, preventing the blood sugar spike and complementing the slow-release energy from the eggs. Now for our third and final category, which is a bit more nuanced. Number 3, the wrong types of cooking fats. This isn't about one specific food, but about how you cook your eggs and what fats you add. Many people cook their eggs in industrial seed oils, like soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, or generic vegetable oil. These oils are incredibly high in omega-6 polyunsaturated fatty acids. While we need some omega-6, our modern diet provides a massive excess of it. A high intake of omega-6 without enough balancing omega-3 promotes a state of chronic, body-wide inflammation. Cooking eggs, a healthy food, in an inflammatory oil defeats the purpose. The high heat of frying can also cause these unstable oils to oxidize, creating harmful free radicals. So what should you use instead? The best choice is a stable, healthy fat. Extra virgin olive oil is excellent for a gentle scramble, as it's rich in anti-inflammatory monounsaturated fat. Avocado oil has a higher smoke point and is also a great choice. Even a small amount of butter or ghee from grass-fed cows is a much better option than industrial seed oils. So, to summarize our 3 categories, number 1 was processed meats, due to their saturated fat, sodium, and nitrates. Number 2 was sugary, refined carbs, due to the metabolic chaos they create. And number 3 was inflammatory cooking oils, which turn a healthy meal into an inflammatory one. The overarching theme is synergy. You want to pair eggs with foods that enhance their benefits. Think of building the perfect plate. Start with your eggs, cooked in a healthy fat. Add a handful of spinach or kale for vitamin K and fiber. Add some sliced bell peppers for vitamin C, which helps your body absorb the iron from the egg yolk. Add a quarter of an avocado for healthy monounsaturated fats and creaminess. Perhaps a slice of whole grain toast on the side. Now you have a meal where every component works together. A meal that provides stable energy, fights inflammation, and nourishes your brain and body. The choice is yours every morning. You can combine this nutritional hero with villains that drain its power. Or you can pair it with allies that create a true superfood synergy. Choose wisely.